How you doing? Well, it's Mark here, Mark Brown. I'm just hanging out in my garage, and I'm here because I want to listen to the rain. It's raining right now, and I wanted to share something with you. As I listened to the rain, it just struck me. One of the things that happens is we get so busy, and we get so distracted, and we get so caught up in our challenges and issues that we forget something incredibly important, incredibly primary, incredibly significant, that can change our life. We forget that God is present. And the biggest trap, one of the biggest traps, is when we think that we're alone. We think that we have to face our challenges and our issues alone. But in fact, God is with us. And when we realize that and embrace that, everything changes. Everything changes. Why? Because when you know God is there, you can call out to God. You can seek God's advice. You can call out to Jesus. It's when we're aware of God that we can ask for forgiveness and start to deal with the crud and the rubbish in our life. And when we truly realize that God is with us, is when we start to see His hand, the way He's working in our lives, and we can praise Him. Praising God and glorifying God is what we exist for. So to ignore God is incredibly serious and significant. So here's my thought. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm going to head over here. It's raining. I don't know if you can hear that. It's beautiful. It is absolutely, the rain is gorgeous. It is raining down. And it occurred to me, one way we can help promote remembering that God is with us is to use the rain, or use the wind, or if you see a tree, whatever it is, have that thought. When it rains, that it reminds me. This is what it does for me. When it rains, it reminds me that God is with me, God's abundant provision. When I hear the rain, I just get this sense of God and how real He is in my life. And it reminds me, you know what? However tough and hard life is, God is here. And I praise Him. I deal with my sin and ask forgiveness. And if it's not raining, then the wind. And if it's not the wind, then make that connection with a tree. When you see a tree, be reminded of God's creation and God's involvement in our life. Well, I want you to know I pray for you. And I would love to pray for you. If there's any way I can pray for you, just leave a comment below and know that I'll pray for you. And Alison Nance, you're struggling with this right now. Finally started relying on Him more. I'd already noticed a change. That is exactly, Alison Nance is spot on. It literally, one of the biggest issues, one of the biggest traps and tricks of the enemy is for us to realize, to think we are alone. If you think you're alone, if you're not aware of God's presence in your life, that is a very, very dangerous place to be. So as I listen to this rain and the thunder, I am reminded tonight that God is with me and God is with you. If you like prayer, leave a comment below and I would love to pray for you. Sherry Gray, can I get a shout out? That's awesome. You know what? I'm going to do better. I'm going to pray for you. I would love to pray for you. Alison, I saw your prayer need as well. I would love to pray for you. And Crystal Rose, I'm praying for your son. And please keep the prayers coming. I would love to pray for you. May the Lord bless you and keep you and make His face shine upon you. Be at peace evermore. Amen.